Hi, and welcome to today's calculus lesson on integration. We've already learned how to take the derivative, which requires us, using power rule, to first multiply our exponent times our coefficient, which would give us 8, and then subtract 1 from the exponent, which would give us 1. So when we do integration, if we notice, we're simply going in the reverse direction from derivation. We're taking the antiderivative. And let's take a look at a sample problem that can test us out on our ability to do that. The one key to remember is that for derivation, we multiply and then subtract from the exponent. For integration, we're first going to add 1 to the exponent and then divide by that new number. So we're taking the reverse order of our math functions and we're going in the reverse order of our derivation. Let's take a look here. So this modified looking s that we see is the symbol used to represent integration. So this question is asking us to integrate 4x squared plus 6x minus 3. So we're going to go term by term and take a look at how to find the integral. First, for 4x squared, we're going to write everything as is, but we're going to add 1 to the exponent. So we'll have 4x to the third. And then we're going to divide by that new exponent, divided by 3. 4x cubed over 3. Let's take a look at our second term, 6x. Add 1 to the exponent, so x to the first now becomes x squared. And then divide by that new exponent, divide by 2. Now for our last term, the constant, a constant, this is the same thing as saying 3 times x to the 0. Because anything to the 0 power is 1. So when we add 1 to that exponent, we're going to have x to the first. And if we divide by our new exponent, it's the same thing as saying divided by 1. So we can leave it as 3x. And the easy way to remember that is just anytime you see a constant number, when you take the integral, you just place the variable right after it. So we have minus 3x. And then there's one more thing that we need to make sure we remember to do. And this is something that a lot of teachers will take points off on your tests. So be very careful with this. But any integral that you find, at the end, we always have to write plus c. And the reason we write that is because when you take the derivative of a constant, the value is 0. So in theory, any function that you're taking the integral of, it may or may not have a constant at the end of it. This constant could be 0, this constant could be 10, this constant could be negative 6, we don't know. But we know there is the possibility of a constant being included in that function, so we need to make sure that we include that when we take our integral. And then our last step is to go back through and neaten it up a little bit, see if we can reduce anywhere and make it look a little bit cleaner. 4 over 3 doesn't reduce, so we can leave this as 4x cubed over 3. 6 over 2 reduces to 3x squared minus 3x plus c. And this will be our final answer for the integral that we see here. We get 4x cubed over 3 plus 3x squared minus 3x plus c. If you have further questions, please feel free to visit our website, www.sandersontestprep.com. The link is in the description below. Thanks.